The Young and the Restless. Spoilers full. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's a fantastic Tuesday, and I hope you've all got your favorite snacks ready because we have some absolutely insane drama to unpack today. Grab a drink, settle in, and let's dive right into the madness. Oh my God, I am literally shaking right now. I just finished watching the latest episode, and I am losing my mind. I cannot believe they went there. Seriously, I need to vent because this is just wow. Patty Williams? Pregnant? Are you kidding me right now? I am typing this at 2 a.m. because I cannot sleep after that reveal. I mean, we all knew Patty was unhinged, but this is a whole new level of crazy. I've been watching since 2015, and this is honestly one of the most wild, unhinged twists they've dropped on us in a minute. So let's back up for a second. We all know Jack has been losing his mind trying to find Diane, and Patty has been playing these sick, twisted mind games with him, showing him that staged photo of Diane in the padded cell and literally blackmailing him for sex, which, by the way, is just vile. But then, right in the middle of all this tense, high-stakes drama, Jack notices something. He's looking at Patty, and her belly is protruding, like noticeably round and unusually large. And you know Jack, he's trying to be the polite, refined Abbott gentleman, so he doesn't want to just blurt out, "Hey, are you pregnant or did you just eat a massive burrito?" Because asking a woman if she's pregnant when she's not is like the ultimate faux pas, right? He is terrified of being rude or crossing a line, even with his blackmailer. But he can't ignore it. He starts noticing all the classic soap opera pregnancy signs, the weird way she's carrying herself, the glowing, the protective hand hovering over her stomach. I mean, come on. I know a soap pregnancy when I see one. Remember when they tried to hide Chloe's pregnancy with those giant purses and oversized coats? Yeah, didn't work then either. But Patty isn't even trying to hide it behind a giant purse. She's just standing there looking smug with a very obvious baby bump. And Jack's brain is just short-circuiting. You can see the exact moment the gears click into place and he realizes what he's actually looking at. And then he snaps. He completely loses it. Because Jack Abbott might be a lot of things, but he's not an idiot when he's backed into a corner. He just starts interrogating her. He throws all politeness out the window. Who is the father, Patty? And of course, because she is Patty Williams and she is utterly, dangerously obsessed with this man, she immediately hits him with the biggest, most predictable lie ever. "It's yours, Jack!" Yes, she actually said that. She tried to claim that this baby is the result of their little yacht encounter. I was screaming at my TV, screaming. Let's just take a minute to talk about that yacht incident because it still haunts my nightmares. Jack was at his absolute lowest, completely vulnerable, and Patty just swooped in like a vulture. She has this terrifying ability to twist reality to fit her narrative. In her mind, that night on the yacht wasn't manipulation. It was true love. It was destiny. So when she stood there today, rubbing her belly and telling Jack he was the father, she probably believed it herself for a split second. That's the scariest part about Patty. She lies so much that the line between truth and fiction is completely erased in her head. She genuinely thought Jack would just fall to his knees, cry tears of joy, and welcome her into the Abbott mansion as his baby mama. The delusion is unreal, but Jack is having absolutely none of it. He shuts that down so fast, he knows she is lying. Maybe the timeline doesn't make sense, or maybe he just knows in his gut that she's playing him again. Because let's be real. Patty lives in a complete fantasy world where she and Jack are destined to be together, but Jack pushes her. He gets right in her face, completely ignoring the blackmail and the Diane situation for a minute because this is just too massive to ignore. He demands the truth. He presses and presses until finally she cracks. So she admits it's not his. But the real kicker, the father is a man who just arrived in Genoa City, a new arrival. Okay, pause. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just process this for a second. Patty Williams, who has been locked up or lurking in the shadows, somehow managed to get knocked up by a newcomer. Who the heck could it be? My brain immediately went into overdrive trying to piece this together. Okay, back to the point. Let's look at the facts. Who just arrived in town? Dr. Lawrence Markham, the sketchy psychiatrist who is currently holding Diane hostage in that weird house with the barred windows. The guy Patty was literally just paying off with a thick envelope of cash in the park. It has to be him. Am I the only one seeing this? Think about it. They are working together. They clearly have some sort of twisted partnership going on. And we already know Patty has a history of falling for the doctors who treat her. Remember her whole bizarre dynamic with her past therapists? This is exactly her M.O. But wait, it gets even crazier. I know some people in the chat are loving this new Dr. Markham character, but personally, I think there is a massive twist coming. The show has been dropping hints that Martin Laurent might have gotten plastic surgery to look like Dr. Markham, and Patty encouraged it because Patty is the literal queen of plastic surgery identity theft. Remember when she stole Dr. Emily Peterson's face? If Martin Laurent changed his face to look like this new doctor, and he's the one who got Patty pregnant, you guys, my head is spinning. That means Patty is carrying the child of the psychopath who tortured Sharon and Phyllis. And if it is Martin Laurent, think about the ripple effects this is going to have across Genoa City. Phyllis and Sharon are already traumatized from being held captive by that monster. If they find out he's back, wearing a new face, and breeding with Patty Williams, Phyllis is going to lose her absolute mind. She's already spiraling with the whole Victor AI frame-up situation. But this would send her right over the edge. I can totally see Phyllis and Sharon teaming up again, putting aside their differences to hunt this guy down. Because, let's face it, the GCPD is useless. It's always up to the women of Genoa City to clean up the messes. Can we talk about Jack for a second, though? The man cannot catch a break. He's standing there, realizing that the woman who is blackmailing him, the woman who poisoned his niece Summer years ago, is now pregnant with some mystery villain's baby, and she's still holding Diane's location over his head. How is he going to get out of this? Because Patty is unpredictable on a good day. Patty with pregnancy hormones, that is a walking weapon of mass destruction. I am genuinely terrified for Jack right now. He needs to call Victor or something. Actually, no, Victor is too busy stealing Nikki's company and liquidating her assets right now. Jack is entirely on his own. I also just have to praise Peter Bergman's acting in this scene. The way his face went from polite confusion to dawn of realization to absolute, unadulterated rage was a masterclass. He conveyed so much emotion without even saying a word at first. You could see the weight of the last few weeks, Diane missing, the blackmail, the stress just crashing down on him all at once. When he finally yelled at her, it felt so earned. We've been waiting for Jack to stop being a victim and start fighting back, and this pregnancy reveal was the catalyst. And where is the rest of the Abbott family in all this? Kyle is running around like a headless chicken looking for his mother, completely oblivious to the fact that his dad is currently being blackmailed by his crazy ex, who is now carrying a demon spawn. And Tracy, sweet, pure Tracy, is out here playing detective, spying on Patty in the park. Can you imagine Tracy's reaction when she finds out Patty is pregnant? Tracy has been using her psychological warfare skills to press Patty, but a pregnancy throws a massive wrench into everything. Tracy is too good-hearted. She might actually feel sorry for the baby, which Patty will 100% weaponize against them. I mean, let's really delve into Patty's mind here. She is so desperate for love and connection, but she goes about it in the most toxic, destructive ways possible. She thought this baby could be her golden ticket to trap Jack. When he rejected that, she just pivoted to the truth, probably thinking Jack would somehow be jealous or something. She is so detached from reality. And if this baby belongs to the fake doctor, Markham or Martin Loran, she is tying herself to a man who is just as dangerous as she is. This is like a match made in soap opera hell. And meanwhile, poor Diane is locked in a room reading books by Dr. Alain Laurent. The clues are all there. If Diane finds out that Patty is pregnant by her captor, oh my God, the confrontation between those two is going to be epic. Diane is already furious and armed with a letter opener. When she gets out, and she will get out, she is going to destroy Patty. I am so here for a Diane versus Patty showdown. It's going to be legendary. I know Diane has her haters, but you got to admit, watching her tear into Patty is going to be incredibly satisfying. So what happens next? Is Jack going to use this pregnancy to his advantage? Like, can he threaten to expose her baby daddy to the cops if she doesn't hand over Diane? Or is Patty going to go full scorched earth? I kind of want to see her go scorched earth, not going to lie. The drama is just too good. I am dreading the moment this all blows up, but I am also counting down the seconds. This show has me in an absolute chokehold right now. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is the baby Markham's? Is Markham actually Martin? I need to know. I'm not crazy for thinking this.